everybody. You're watching the Monica Makes It Happen show, Jobs, Jobs, Jobs. Our mission is always, to empower our viewers. And for this specific day on Tuesdays, it's all about getting you jobs and getting you information that can actually change your life. And joining me is a friend of our show, Natalie Maniscalco is here, the co-founder of the Wonder Girls USA. Natalie, I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you so much for having me. This is an amazing opportunity.
Yeah. And you know what? You've been in this studio so many times before, but this time I want you to help me with this important conversation because, the job market is fierce. It's tough right now, as we know. And you've
Absolutely.
been helping these young women, I think it's over 3,000 young women become their best selves. So what are you seeing with your organization and in the communities that matter the most?
Wonder Girls is in a girls empowerment program. We work with middle, high school, and college girls. And so career exploration, job market information, and giving the girls resources is really important for us. And what we're seeing with our girls specifically, which I really love, is at the core of everything they want to do is about helping others. So the careers that they might want to get into are nursing and therapy, school teachers, but they're also exploring other avenues like technology or criminal justice, being teachers. But at the core, as I said, they have compassion, empathy, and they really do want to make a difference.
I love hearing that because it gives us this incredible vision for the future, which I believe the best is always yet to come. Everyone's talking about how bad the job market is, but I think the reality is that we always had bad job markets, right? We always figured it out because of the grit and never giving up. So I think that's the message. But with your girls, what do you tell them? What's the biggest mission of yours? I know you have a slogan. I want to hear that slogan right now.
Well, confidence is always a big part of what we do, teaching them to be confident, have self-esteem. But what I always love to say is to be the CEO of your own life.
I love that. I want to be the CEO.
I'm going to make a t-shirt about that.
Yeah. And you know what? You live that, Natalie. When I see how you've done so much good with this organization, 5 years.
Thank you.
Is that right? 5 years and
not just me, but with my co-founder, Irene. Together, we've built this Wonder Girls together, along with mentors who you're going to meet as well that are really like the heart of Wonder Girls. So it's been an amazing journey, and we're so excited to help even more girls throughout the years. And we're celebrating 5 years now, and we're excited to—
What? 5 years? That went really fast, and you've done so much.
Yes.
What's the best part of doing this? What's the best part of doing this work?
The best part is hearing from one of our girls that we've changed their lives in some way. And it's life-changing for them. This program really can help them, give them opportunities that they may not have had, and giving them hope for the future. That's really a big thing with our girls, is that they feel that they can see themselves and envision themselves in the future.
I always say if we help one person, right? One girl,
right,
one viewer, then the show is completely worth it. And I have a feeling, guess what? We're going to be doing that in the show. As usual, at the end of the show, we're actually going to try to pair someone up. We're going to put it out there in the cosmos. I always believe that if we do that, one of our viewers is going to see it. One of our partners, maybe JP Morgan Chase, Ponce Bank, Goya, maybe watching. We had someone on our last job show who wanted to get paired up with the Ford Foundation. And guess what? Someone had a connection at the Ford Foundation. I know they're friends of our show. So you never know what's going to happen, right, Natalie?
That's amazing. Absolutely. You never know. You absolutely never know.
Yeah. So when we come back, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, we have a big CEO, don't we? We have somebody. Who do we have coming up, Natalie?
So excited that one of our mentors is here. She is an expert in the job market. I thought she would be the perfect person to talk with us about what she's seeing in the trends. We have Nathalie Heywood. She is the owner of Heywood Smith Consulting and the vice president of growth and partnerships at Stark, and a Wonder Girls mentor. So I'm so excited for her to be here and to give us some insight in what she's experiencing.
Fabulous. Okay, that's after the commercial break. You won't want to miss this. That's coming up. All right, we're back, and it's our Jobs show, which means we always get something for you. Hopefully, you learned something that you didn't know before. And it's a tough job market out there. That's what they tell us, but we have experts standing by right now. Natalie Maniscalco joins me, the co-founder of the Wonder Girls USA, a friend of our show, and she's my co-host today. I'm excited about that. Natalie, who do you have for us? You have like an incredible person to help us through this, through this job market.
I'm so excited to introduce Nathalie Heywood. She is one of our Wonder Girls mentors, and she's the owner of Heywood Smith Consulting, the vice president of growth and partnerships at Pockstock. And I thought she would be the perfect person to really discuss what she's seeing in the job market.
I'm so excited. I mean, honestly, you're on the ground, you know what's happening. Like, what's the number one thing you want to tell people? Like, if they're struggling to find a job, like, what's the number, if there's one thing they get from the show, what is it?
They get that your network is the place to find your next job. It is your school, your mentors, your people you've worked with in the past. Really work that, because in this job market, it is a place where people want to connect with someone that they can kind of trust. Like, they want a trusted resource. So talk to the people that you know. That's usually where your next job will come from.
Oh.
And if you're a recent grad, especially when we're talking about Wonder Girls, it really is in the network that's building around your school, your teachers, your deans. Pursue those connections, because they have access to other networks that you wouldn't normally have. So it's important to really know who you know and talk to them about what you want to do, and know what you want to do so that you can tell them, so that they can tell somebody else.
I love that. That's incredible advice. Actually, we were talking last night a little bit about, what you're seeing in the trends with the younger generation. Yeah, tell us a little bit about that, and how you see that the younger generation is more into following their passion, but maybe not necessarily sticking with one career.
Yes. I find that with this generation, they have so many interests that they are, yes, I need a job to make money. I have my bills. I have the life that I want to create for myself, but I also have this passion, and they're looking for ways to bring those two things together more than before. So oftentimes what we'll see is they're running two parallel lanes. They've majored in a particular, they majored in technology or something, and they're figuring out, like, what job do I have in tech? There's a lot around tech. So there's the information systems work. There's the recruitment work that has to go into it. There's the individuals who need advice on how to use technology, and the strategists around that. So when you even think about a career path and what's coming out today, and you're like, well, I'm not really a technology person. There are still other things in the infrastructure that are going to need your skill set to move forward. It's not just, can you code something? It's like, how else do you, and what else do you bring to the table that gets that moving forward?
That's good. That's good
absolutely.
stuff.
And what would you say in terms of employers? Like, what are they looking for?
They're looking for thinkers. In the end, they're looking for people who can think, and can think cross-functionally. So even if I was an accounting major, like, how do I apply my accounting major in the basic skill sets of, let's do the math, but how does accounting, tag into working with the creative team? How do I work with the creative team to explain to them how they are doing their purchases, or how they're, finding resources, and how their money is being spent? How do they actually use money wisely? That might be a cross-functional way that it works. If I'm in information systems, HR teams and accounting teams need a lot of assistance with understanding how to use tech accurately, especially in the AI and, well, I'll say the artificial intelligence and machine learning space.
Right.
They need people who understand it, and then can, create the bridge for them, so that they then can build out systems internally. for their own processes and whatever needs to be done. Which tool do I pick, basically, is the thing they're stymied with. But I'm good at math. I'm not good at picking a tech tool. So I need somebody to help me pick the tech tool that understands I do math.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that you brought up AI, because tell us a little bit about how AI is influencing the job market.
It is influencing the job market significantly. And let me say this, no matter what tool you're talking about with AI, human beings are the origination of how that tool is going to move forward.
Yes.
It's what the human being is looking for in a process, in a work dynamic that is going to push how the tool moves out into the world. So if we start there and we think about, well, I need to perform a specific function, then I have to, and my thing is accounting, I have to think of it in that respect. And then how do I stay in touch with the ways AI is being developed to work with accounting?
Right.
That would be, because you don't want to stagnate, but you want to stay in touch and keep learning how the tools are learning, because that's how we're moving forward. It's moving faster than it ever did before.
Right.
But that's part of what we're getting used to. You're going to have to start looking at where is it going? Where is it going? Where's it going? So you can stay
I love
abreast.
this because I got the Natalie squared, Natalie and Nathalie. But you're making me want to take an AI course now, because I think everyone needs to know about AI. And I think it's so at any age, right? So what you said was so valuable, so valuable. How do we reach you? Like if someone's watching, we're wrapping up here. How do we reach you? How do we get your services?
You can find me on LinkedIn. It's the easiest place. It's Nathalie Heywood. Just run my name. I usually come up. You can find me on, I can even tell you, it's www.linkedin.com/in/Nathalie-Heywood.
And Natalie,
that's my whole LinkedIn.
That's beautiful. And Natalie, how do people become mentors? Because you always need more mentors, right? If someone's watching, to partner.
Absolutely. We're always looking for wonderful women that want to help. You can go to wondergirlsusa.org and there's an application. You'll go through a screening process and an interview, and you'll be a part of the Wonder Girls community.
Thank you, Nathalie. Coming up, we have an actual person looking for a job. We always do that here at the Monica Makes It. We have to make something happen. And thanks to Natalie, right, Natalie, we have this incredible young woman. What do we know about her?
Frazia is here with us. She's one of our Wonder Girls mentors, an extraordinary woman. Was introduced to me by a mutual friend, and she has been a shining light in our Wonder Girls. I love that she is not only a rock star in her field, and she is looking for a job, a full-time job, but she volunteers and helps with us by coming into the workshops and interacting with our girls, and they really feel like they can connect with her. So I'm so excited to have her here. She's from Rockland County, so thank you, Frazia, for being here.
And coming up, it's the Monica Makes It Happen show, so we have to make something happen for one of our viewers. I'm so excited. That's going to be after the commercial break.
We're back with Frazia Jan from Wonder Girls. She's one of our Wonder Girls mentors, but a recent graduate of Syracuse University, and she's looking for a job. So we're so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your story. So tell us a little bit about what your experience has been so far looking for a job.
Yeah, so hi guys, it's amazing to be here. So I would say, honestly, my job search has just been a mix of, excitement, reality checks, and a lot of growth as well for me. So I graduated from Syracuse University. I completed my bachelor's there in information management and tech. And then a year later, I got my master's as well in information systems. So, for me, it's been a really, really rewarding experience to go through that. And especially as a first gen student and everything. And I feel like ever since I was younger, I was always just the kid that was taking things apart to understand how they work. So tech just felt very, natural for me, and going into that space, that STEM space. With that said, I do feel like the market right now, as Nathalie also mentioned before, it's just a little iffy. We're seeing a lot of layoffs across the tech space due to the rising initiatives of AI and everything. There's both been these hiring freezes in the private and public sectors. And then on top of that, with the government shutdown, that just kind of added another level of uncertainty for especially a post-grad student like me. So as I'm looking through my jobs, through all of this, I try to stay optimistic. I'm kind of looking for spaces in business analysis and project management, within banking firms, within consulting firms, all of that. So
I try banking. She said banking. We have some banking friends.
Yes.
So, all right, dream job. Just bottom line it for us. What's your dream job? What's your dream place? If we close our eyes, or maybe can we close our eyes? I don't know if we can on the podcast, but where do you see yourself? Where do you tell me where you see yourself right now?
I see myself honestly just thriving in New York City. I love the city. I was born in Brooklyn. So it's just been a part of me. But honestly, at a big four in New York City, or any, like I said, a banking firm, any of that, corporate America, just to start off with, and maybe even a startup after that. So
who's
I would
the big
love.
four? I don't know. I never know. Are you talking about JP Morgan? Are you talking about
Deloitte, KPMG, JP Morgan. I don't know if they're up there with the big four, but IBM, things of that sort.
Would you be open to a community bank? See, we're interviewing.
Absolutely.
Because Natalie and I have a lot of connections.
That's the networking, right?
Absolutely.
She has a lot of
And just I love the whole saying, your network is your net worth.
Yes.
So as I've been, navigating these spaces, I've been to so many different conferences, networking events, community meetings, and activities and outings and things of that sort. So just being able to grow that throughout the summer and even now, and a big part of it has been Wonder Girls. So it's been an amazing and rewarding experience for sure.
Yes. And that's why I wanted to mention that Frazia is one of our mentors, and the girls absolutely love her. She is a shining light. She's able to connect with them, and she's led workshops right from the start, zero training. We just threw her in there, and she really is just really wonderful, really wonderful.
It's been so fun. It's been so fun.
You could be my mentor. I want your energies off the charts. You're jumping out of the Zoom. This thing.
Oh,
but,
thank you.
You know what I love too is that you learn so much, right, Natalie? We learn so much.
Absolutely.
You're just a little bit younger than us, just a little bit in my mind. But I'm learning from this. What is the one thing that you would say if someone's watching an employer that possibly could hire you right now? What would you want them to know about you?
Yeah, so I would just say, I'm just someone who brings intention and heart into everything I do. I do consider myself pretty adaptable. I do have a lot of transferable skills as well. I have a really strong foundation in technology, business analysis, information systems, and I've worked in structured environments, I would say, like the government and the higher education system and things like that. So I really just bring that passion for innovation and just problem solving. I'm just also someone who values integrity and impact. As I'm looking for my job and next job, I would say I'm not really looking for just a job. I'm looking to contribute in a meaningful way to any, organization or community. I want to learn continuously as well, and just be part of something that's pretty meaningful overall.
You're hired.
I know.
Natalie, what do you want to say about this young woman?
I wish I could hire her full time for Wonder Girls. I mean, she really is. She's the perfect example of the type of girls that we do have within the program. And I always say your vibe attracts your tribe. And a lot of our, yes.
That's the best. I'm writing this with vibe. Attracts your tribe.
Which I love to say even with Nathalie and all of our mentors, they really at the core is about helping. And I think that's what we're seeing in Frazia's generation, the younger generation, is at the core that they really do want to help and make a difference. So it's not just about getting a job, it's about making a difference. And obviously we need money. So we do want to get paid for, for trying to find that job.
So true. We're still fighting for that, right? We are. But you know what? Thank you, both of you. Thank you. Natalie, you were the best co-host.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm telling you, got to be back. I think you're a regular now. And we have to have Frazia. I mean, we got to make this happen for Frazia. So if you think you can hire her, have a connection, have a lead, what do they do, Natalie?
They can contact wondergirlsusa.org. I will put you in touch with her, or you can find her on LinkedIn at Frazia Jan, right?
Yes,
absolutely.
So actually on LinkedIn, but Frazia Jan on LinkedIn is perfect.
Yes.
Everybody's on LinkedIn.
Yes.
So I feel like we got to do LinkedIn all the time. I actually I think I paid for that premium membership. I'm sure LinkedIn will love me saying that, but that really does make a difference. I've met a lot of great people and gotten a lot of great connections on LinkedIn. Our next sponsor to the show.
Yes, I love LinkedIn.
All right. Well, thank you, Natalie. I had so much fun, and that's what this is all about. We're making a difference and having fun at the same time. I hope you had fun too. And if you need our help, always reach out to us. Watch Pix 11, of course, always Pix 11 Television and Monica Morales TV. Don't forget to reach out if you need some help. We're making it happen together. See you next time. Oh, and be the CEO
of your own life.
I love it.
And Monica makes it happen.
We love you. Bye.